Hey guys, Lina here on Thursday, best night of the week. It's our Bible study night. If you're not part of our community Bible study, you need to get on it. Go to livingwithpower.org/community. We try to make everything simple. In fact, if you want to get the power minutes, it's livingwithpower.org/power minutes. So we keep things simple. And so if that's you and you're looking for resources, check out our website. If it's your first time landing on our page, welcome. Here we do all sorts of things. I update you on what's going on in life and ministry, but primarily we want to encourage you. And so these power minutes are devotionals meant to turn our eyes back to Jesus and give us some biblical truth that we can apply to everyday life. Today's Power Minute is called Your Purpose. Our verse is 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 2. For I decided to know nothing among you except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. Few things will propel your life forward as well as knowing your purpose and living with focus. The Apostle Paul is one of the finest examples of men who did that. He understood exactly what his life purpose was and lived with that focus. No wonder he was so strong in his trials. No wonder he remained faithful to the end. No wonder he impacted so many lives. While we might envy the Apostle Paul's vision for his life, the truth is that his vision and purpose was not far from what our vision and purpose ought to be. To know nothing except Jesus Christ and Him crucified. In a world filled with distractions and detractors, we need this vision like never before. Hey, what would it look like if your life was lived with this kind of focus? How would you spend your free time if your goal was to know Christ more? If you long to impact people and to make the most of every day, stop searching for your purpose in building your earthly kingdom and embrace the purpose God has already given you today. Man, that is a good word. It should color and shadow. Everything we do should be lived in the shadow of this truth. Do you understand your purpose? And it is to know Christ and Him crucified. It just takes a load off my back to refocus on that purpose. And so what are some ways that purpose can play out in your life? How can you change things about your life so that everything you do is lived for that? It might make you wonder, should I watch that Netflix binge show for the next 3 days? Or maybe there are better things to do with our time. I know that sometimes sounds like boring, but it's not when you really get to know the Lord and when you really abide in His presence. Not doing those things out of duty, but doing them because you know that there's nothing in life that satisfies like having Christ in you and you in Him. And so let's do that. And I want you to know that you are invited for tonight's Bible study. Check it out. It's the Facebook community page. We're finishing up Nehemiah. We're going to be moving into Hebrews. Man, we love God's word. We're not special. There's not like, and we drank some pill that makes us love God's word. Really, the more we know Christ, the more we want to know. And I know that that's your story too, and that's why you're here. So I love you guys. I'm praying for you. I'll see you again tomorrow.